Tide. Temperature. Orienteering. All great tools to survive the great outdoors. Complications you would find on a watch that would be worth 6 figures or more. But what if I told you there was a watch that could do all that, and then some, for under $200? Hello and welcome back to Not a Watch Snob, and today we're taking a look at Timex Tide-Temp Compass. So hit that notification button and smash that subscribe bar because this watch is fire! Timex has been around since 1854 as the Waterbury Clock Company in Waterbury, Connecticut. That's me visiting it. I used to be fire. Created by combining the words Time Magazine and Kleenex, Timex has always been known to take a lickin' and keep on tickin'.
Put it in there. Here's another. In it goes. We're going to place these watches as we've done. We've placed them embedded in ice in our famous Timex agitator to see what happens at 1,300 vibrations per minute. For good measure, let's just throw in a couple more pieces of ice, and here we go. Look at that ice break up and bang against those Timex watches.
And this watch is no exception.
Years ago, I heard my papa say to my Uncle Herschel, he said, someday our Satchmo's gonna stop for a Timex commercial.
This is the Timex Tide-Temp Compass, a watch that is meant for the great outdoors. The specs of this watch are as follows. The case diameter is 45 millimeters, meaning it's a large boy. The case thickness is 13 millimeters. The band material is silicone. I hate that. The band width is 16 millimeters. The case is stainless steel, and the bezel is bidirectional. But the functions of this watch are endless. Not only do you get a date complication, lume, and their famous Indiglo function, but you get to see the tide levels, the temperature, and you have a compass, all built into one. So how this watch works is you press the bottom left pusher to reveal the semi-accurate compass function. The top red pusher reveals the temperature, not only of the air, but of the water around you as well. And the bottom right pusher tells you the tide levels. It's incredibly cool. The pros and cons of this watch are as follows. Pro. The functionality is there. I mean, even though I'm not much of an explorer myself, this watch is actually a pretty neat party trick. It's fun, it's useful, and just cool to have. Okay, I'll be honest. Not once have I ever cared to know the tide in my everyday life. I usually just go outside and sniff the air and go, "Good morning, ladies." I'm just kidding. But this is still a really cool function. Con. The temperature seems to only work correctly if it's off the wrist for several minutes. I mean, I guess it's less of a con and just kind of makes sense because your body heat, but I don't like it. So, it only works correctly if you take it off for several minutes, because the other day it was actually freezing out and it still registered at 75 degrees. So I don't know how that's possible, but I wish it was more of an accurate temperature. I mean, they can use GPS, they can use a bunch of different things, so they're lying to you if they say they can't do that. Pro. The watch is stylish. I mean, it looks somewhat like a race watch, it's very sporty, and it's just overall a very good looking watch. Con. I hate the band width. It's abysmally small, and it makes switching straps on this watch non-existent, which kind of sucks because I really wanted to put the Darth Vader strap on this watch, available down below in the description. So it just kind of sucks that I cannot put any sort of strap I want on this watch. And finally, we're going to end on a pro. The watch is only, get this, $199. Under $200 for all this. Are you freaking kidding me? Not a bad steal at all. I mean, the Tissot T-Touch is going for like $1K out the door. So for less than a quarter of the price, I was able to get this funky little watch, and I do not hate this decision at all. Zero buyer's remorse. I think this watch is absolutely perfect. It has all the functions that I wanted in the Tissot T-Touch, just in a Timex. So that's a win-win-win. If you're looking to get your hands on a Timex in the near future, use my link below and you'll get a discount so that you can be enjoying your very own Timex in no time for the holidays. So that's down below. And remember, I'm not a watch snob and neither are you. Now go subscribe, you filthy animal.